December 20th, 1860, Secession sparks. South Carolina became the first state to secede from the Union, marking a pivotal moment leading up to the American Civil War. This decision was formalized during a secession convention held in Charleston, where delegates voted unanimously, 169-0, in favor of secession. The secession was driven by several factors, primarily centered around the institution of slavery and states' rights. The election of Abraham Lincoln as president in November 1860, who was perceived as opposing the expansion of slavery into new territories, intensified these concerns. In response, South Carolina's leaders felt that their way of life and economic interests were under threat. Following the secession, South Carolina issued the Declaration of the Immediate Causes, which induce and justify the secession of South Carolina from the federal Union on December 24, 1860. This document outlined the state's grievances, emphasizing the failure of northern states to uphold their constitutional obligations regarding the return of fugitive slaves, as stipulated in Article 4, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution. The secession of South Carolina set a precedent that was soon followed by other southern states. By February 1861, 6 more states, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas, had seceded, leading to the formation of the Confederate States of America. This collective movement underscored the deep divisions within the country, primarily over slavery and states' rights, and set the stage for the Civil War. The events in South Carolina had immediate military implications. Federal properties, including forts and arsenals, became focal points of tension. In Charleston Harbor, Major Robert Anderson, commanding U.S. forces, moved his troops to Fort Sumter, a more defensible position. This strategic relocation heightened tensions, culminating in the Confederate attack on Fort Sumter in April 1861, which marked the official beginning of the Civil War. In summary, South Carolina's secession on December 20, 1860, was a critical juncture in American history. It highlighted the profound sectional differences and set in motion a series of events that would lead to a bloody and transformative conflict, ultimately shaping the nation's future trajectory. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.